Hey everybody.
Welcome.
Hey everybody.
Welcome.
Today's episode, or tonight's episode,
This morning's episode.
Tomorrow's episode.
We are talking about
Last week's episode.
leather jackets and John Hammond from Jurassic Park.
Exclusive.
No, actually,
We're going
dude,
for a very specific demographic this week.
that really goes along with like what I was gonna say, because I was gonna say we should just discover a topic like archaeologists, like dusting off dinosaur bones and shit. Only we'd just be dusting off our own thoughts and making a topic. But you already brought up Jurassic Park within like 1 second, so it's like it's all
It
related.
was Jess's. So we still have to, dig a little deeper to find this episode. Or do you have any skeletons in your closet that you want to share right here and right now?
Anything you want to dig up?
Yeah, anything at all. We all got our demons.
Well, here's
Let's
something.
talk about demons.
What?
Okay, so we weren't gonna record an episode tonight because I had to go do like an extra gig or whatever. But so I went out there, and I was just in my regular clothes, and they were like, "That's perfect. You can be a hipster or whatever." So they like made me be a hipster on their show, which is what I pretty much now in New York. My job is to pretend to be a hipster on every television show. So I do that all the time. But like
So
so.
you just produce.
Yeah, they call me every time, like, specifically. But, so, I went out there, and then within, like, 15 minutes, they were like, "Okay, everybody's wrapped," which means you're done for the day. So I got out there, and was there for, like, 15 minutes, and they told me I could leave. And, I still get paid for the whole 8 hours, because I'm in SAG, and they have, like, all these rules for stuff like that. So, like, I'm getting paid right now, like, $19 an hour to record this Daddio Patio episode. But that's not the point. The point is, I was with two other people.
Are you guys getting paid for this shit?
I'm
not getting
no,
paid.
we're just getting high.
I'm getting paid in Action Bronson.
Dude,
yeah,
but-
we're getting paid in Bronsolino weed.
But so,
Yeah, why don't you talk about that? Why don't you talk about your new little toy
wait,
you got on the
hold
table?
on. I was gonna tell you guys something, you bastards.
No, hey, we're done with your story. We're over it.
I don't want to
No,
hear about
you're
your
making
free
more money than us right now.
Yeah, dude, I'm trying to use my time wisely. I'm getting paid right now. Like, so I was with two other people that I knew one guy from like one other extra gig that I worked or whatever, and the other person I had never met. And we went next door to this bar, and we met up with like some dude who was just like, he was sitting in the corner, so we went and sat with him and talked to him. And he said he was waiting for two friends that were like late and his phone was dead and stuff. And so we just sat there with him and started drinking with him, and then his two friends showed up, and our whole like, it was all people who, like, I had only met one of the dudes one other time, like, briefly, and all people that didn't know each other, and we all just ended up freestyling about, like, nonsense together, and these were, like, 40-year-old people that, like, work at a hospital together and stuff. Like, it was so
And they were
ridiculous.
freestyling with you?
Freestyle.
Yeah! Like, there was just beats playing in this bar, and we were all freestyling. It was hilarious, dude. And, I decided today, since my call time was, like, really late, that I was just gonna, like, I don't know, my roommates were all drinking and smoking and stuff, so I kind of just, like, went along with that, and then I went to this set, like, a little silly, got dismissed in, like, 15 minutes, and then got more silly with a bunch of people I didn't know at all, and we all freestyled at a bar, and then now I'm back here in the drug den recording a Daddio Patio episode while I'm getting paid, so I'd say today is a success so far.
I would say so too, man. I'd say it's been a successful day all over.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It has.
Hell yeah.
But anyway, you guys wanted to talk about demons, so we could talk about that if you want.
All right, but before we do demons, Pete, just want you to talk about your new little device.
Oh man, yeah. I just got an Action Bronson G-Pin. Very excited. Late to this episode because I was waiting for the fucking drugs to come. So that wasn't a drug. That's not a room drug. That was like a mobile drug room.
Do you guys realize how much THC Action Bronson has supplied Daddio Patio with? Like, I just told a story.
Oh, you are very true. Holy shit.
On the last episode, I told a story about how he threw me the weed, and then I caught it, and we smoked it and went to Costa Rica, and then I saw him in Soho and personally thanked him. I looked into Action Bronson's eyes and thanked him for throwing me weed. And now you're
His baby
smoking a
blues.
G-Pen with his face on it.
Well, hold on. In this, like, at the show, he was passing around joints that he would just light up and take a puff at.
At Pops.
Yeah, at Pops. So there's that. He's giving us a lot of weed, man.
Yeah,
I want to buy him a cake.
dude, yeah, we should mail him something.
If there's a way we could find an
We
address.
should mail him like 100 Daddio Patio stickers.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah. Or just make an Action Bronson sign out of Daddio Patio stickers.
Yeah. We should We need to contact Action Bronson.
I want Big Body Bez
Hey.
on the show, man. Big Body Bez.
Hey,
is so funny.
Bronsolino would love to. Dude, I think you would get down with this.
I saw on
We could bring some
Instagram
good food.
one time, because speaking of anybody who's listening to this, if you know how to talk to Action Bronson, tell him about us. But on Instagram one time, I saw he liked a picture, and it was like some kid who was like, I'm Action Bronson's twin, and it was like this fat redhead kid who had like a big red beard, and he had like 13 followers or something, and like no likes on any of his pictures, and Action Bronson like liked his picture.
Well, what do you say? He said he like lays around all day after taking like a huge hit or whatever. So like Andy just gets on Instagram, man,
Yeah,
and jerks around.
He goes, you press my name right here, and you take a big hit, and then you sit down for 5 hours and think about your life.
You think about why I just did that.
Dude,
I like the interview. I like the interview where he's like, "Hey, Action Bronson in the studio." He's like, oh, "You fucking made me look European. I appreciate that."
Dude, the one where he goes to that fancy restaurant with like some other random New Yorker dude. The one that I think you put on my wall, Andy.
I don't know.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I have no idea. But
He
go on.
goes to like a fancy restaurant, and they're just like, I don't know, they just eat the whole time, and the way he's talking
Oh,
the whole
yeah.
time is just
No, and
hilarious.
the guy who's with him, that's Big Body Bez. He's fucking hilarious. Dude, when I saw him in Soho, though, like the manager of the store I was working at, DQM, he's like another fat dude with a beard. And he's really sick. But, like, he wanted to take a picture of him, because, like, everybody says he looks like him or whatever. So he went up to Action Bronson. He was like, "Hey, man, I want to take a picture with you. Like, everyone says I look like you." And Action Bronson was like, "I hope I don't fucking look like you," or something like that. It was so funny. Like, you just totally, like, insulted him. But I guess you can do that shit when everybody loves you or something. I don't know. You can just say whatever.
Hell yeah, dude! Because you're like, "Oh, he's
whatever
just
the hell you
joking,"
want.
but he's being dead serious. Dude, god damn it, he's a fucking genius, man.
Dude, so yeah, there's a bunch of people in my apartment. Like, you might hear me echoing right now because I'm in the drug den, which is a secret room in my room in the loft in Bushwick. But there's a bunch of people in my apartment, or in the loft, and I came home, and everybody was, he was, like, this one kid was playing, he was just playing Biggie instrumentals on the piano while everybody was, like, rapping it. It was awesome.
Damn.
Like,
Dude, does everybody in New York just know how to freestyle?
No, not really, actually. I mean, the people we were with tonight, like, they were all right, but...
You guys want to freestyle?
Yeah, we could...
You guys down to freestyle?
God
No.
damn
Let's
it.
let's give it one shot, and if it falls through, we'll just
But the
kinda
thing
fall
is-
out.
Instantly, man. We need some. We
Come
need
on, man.
more time for this.
Let's do
Not
some
the right
freestyle.
mood.
Hey, you just
Not
gotta
time.
you just gotta freaking
We,
unleash your imagination into the air.
we can just keep smoking this Jeep in until we.
I think...
Okay, at the very end, get ready, because at the very end, we're gonna freestyle about the goddamn universe.
I don't think I can stay on beat with you guys, because which is another thing I've been meaning to tell you guys, is pepperoni pizza does absolutely nothing. We've been doing that for no reason.
Yeah, why have we been doing
Because we
that?
Probably
clapped so
just
many
sounds
times.
like nothing in your phone, just like freaking sonic booms.
It doesn't help at all. Like, I usually just
Can we
sync it
talk-
up.
What? Wait, what? No, what? What?
We need to like count at the beginning, and
Yeah, that would probably make
No,
more
we gotta
sense.
say ABCs, and then at the same time.
yeah, let's do that.
See,
Okay.
Or Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Mary had a little lamb. That's
Everybody hit the G note.
G note. What is that?
I don't know, maybe.
We need a finger here. It's D. Because like D.
All right, this episode's failing.
Hey, dude, while you're singing that, I'm gonna put in an actual G note, and we'll see how close you are.
Because like I'm thinking Lionize the Eagles, because that was the first song I learned on guitar. It's D D D D D D. That's what it is.
I'm gonna put the right notes in, and we'll see what it sounds like.
And then put a B flat in. Can you maybe do a B flat too? Like,
Shit, I don't even know.
Hey guys, do you want me to tell you something that's kind of fucked up about this room?
Which room?
I'm in this drug den.
the drug den.
Yeah. It's like actually a drug den. Like, we actually end up doing drugs in here. It's kind of weird. Like, I don't really fuck with real drugs at all. I mean, we just, like, smoke weed and drink alcohol and stuff. But, one night this... God damn it, I can't even believe I'm gonna say this. But, like, there's, okay, so this one girl moved out and she was a teacher. And so she left all these books, and she was like, Andy, if you want these, you can sell them on Amazon. So I put them online, to sell them on Amazon, because they're all like textbooks, and they're all. She was a teacher, and she works with like little kids, and so one of the books is literally called like Teaching Very Young Children with Multiple Disabilities. So it's like the most sensitive book ever. And one night, like, some girls came over here and brought Coke, and we all snorted it off the face of a little baby on the front of this book.
Oh my God.
And not only that, but I listed it on Amazon and sold it, and I mailed it off to a stranger.
You married it to a teacher that's gonna have fucking Coke.
So not only do we have a
a
tiny room that we do drugs in, but we do it off babies' faces that have multiple disabilities. And then I sold that book to a complete stranger who has absolutely no idea.
Oh my God, that's about as low as you can get.
Yeah,
dude.
It really is.
I mean, think about like that's another thing, man. Like where things have been before they reach you. Like money.
Yeah.
Like my God. Like I had a quarter the other day. It was black. I couldn't even see George Washington. It was just completely black. It was a black circle. Dude, like that had to be like pinched between like a freaking homeless guy's ass cheeks for like a whole December.
Yeah, dude. There's like
And then it was in my hand.
That's something
I got a
I've
quarter one time, and a dime was glued on the other side. And he handed it to me as 35 cents too.
Glued or like adhesed? Like
it was
adhesed is
adhesed.
some type
Yeah,
of
I'll
like
say adhesed. I
gross
can't say that was glue,
thing.
but it was adhesed to the back of it.
Oh my God! Think about all the coins floating around like Chuck E. Cheese too, man. All those tokens and stuff, like all the gross shit. Dude, that is just so fucking sick.
Yeah.
I mean, all dollar bills are just toilet paper passed around from one person to the other. Like when you poop in your hands, or I mean, not usually, but you'll get a little bit of poop on your hands when you're wiping, and then you touch your dollars, and you are the only one doing that. But then you pass it to the next person, and they have to do it because that's how they get their business done. You know what I'm saying? Like just a little bit. It's a little bit of poop at a time until it builds up, and the whole dollar is just covered in shit.
That's just like when you fart, you have micro turds, so that close to your ass with your wallet on your money.
Dude,
oh, you're farting into your wallet all day.
And then handing it to complete strangers.
Dude, I've
and
had
then
the
they go
same.
eat their Pringles in the back on break.
Oh my God.
I've had the same wallet since I was 14, so like my like freaking adolescent farts are still trapped in the core of that thing. Like,
Dude, how did it last that long?
Yeah, how did you get... Dude, I get wallets last me like a year.
Dude, yeah,
I've
I paid
only-
for mine at the
dude,
store and they tear in half in
I've
the parking lot.
I've
Just
only
walking
ever
in my
had
car.
one wallet. I've had one. Like, I got one from like Spencer's when I was like in middle school that I never used, and then I got this one when like I was like
I think we need
15 and got my permit, and I've had the same one ever since. I still have it. It's disgusting. It's got like sand from like it's got sand from around the world in it, and every card that I put in it gets like eroded. Like you can't even see the picture on my license anymore. But
Dude, that was how my teenage wallet was. It was like one of those Velcro ones. It was like a skate wallet, and I had like my student ID and like a sticker in there, and then like inside like where you're supposed to put like your ID or like baby pictures or whatever. And I pulled it out like when I was finally switching wallets, and all that shit was just like glued to this plastic. Like it was ruined forever.
dude, Fat Body's old wallet, like he put his old student ID in behind the clear stuff, and I guess he like sat on it and sweated in it so much that like his old face from his student ID is like permanently imprinted on the clear layer of that. So like when he pulled it out, like there's still just like a picture of his face on the clear gelatin.
Just from sweat alone.
Dude,
oh my God.
oh no, not in this wallet. I still have... I don't know how this came to be in my wallet, but I have a Fat Body ID.
What?
Yeah, I have one of his like college IDs. I don't know how it happened.
My
Dude.
brain thought you meant like an ID that said Fat Body on it.
Yeah, like someone made it for me. Dude, Reggie Colvin, he used to have this in his wallet. He used to just carry around a shit ton of IDs that he either took from people or found.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Dude, he found a lot of weird shit.
Dude, Reggie's birth certificate was in the trunk of my car for like 2 years straight. I would open up my trunk every time to skate, and I'd put my board in there, and it's just my board would just sit next to Reggie's birth certificate because he like left it in there. And when like he didn't have an ID, so when we were underage, we would go to like rated R movies, and they would like ID us or whatever, and Reggie would have to use his birth
certificate like his actual birth
and
certificate.
they'd be like, "What the hell?"
Dude,
oh my
Dude, the
God.
thing is, like, so
the
Mackenzie,
first day I met.
Go ahead.
All right, the first time I ever met Reggie, he was at the skate park and he fucking ripped up his birth certificate in front of everybody. He's like, fuck it, I don't want this. And ripped up his birth certificate.
Dude, that's
I
the
knew he was
first
gonna be the
thing
greatest
he
thing.
ever was given.
Yeah,
in this
dude,
earth.
that's what I
like,
was
ever.
gonna say. Is like Mackenzie only had a birth certificate for a while, which was like torn in half, and like so she had to show it in two pieces to like every bouncer to every bar we wanted to get in New York City, and like a bunch of people would reject her, and I'm like, dude, that's more of like that's harder to have than like a card that you got 2 years ago. They gave you that shit when you were a baby. Like to fucking
Oh, yeah.
still have that is
Yeah.
insane. That's amazing. Like.
Dude, I left mine in my damn pants, and then I went to the washing machine and turned to goddamn filth.
You get another one. Like,
You
gotta
can't,
go to, like,
man.
City
It's
Hall.
over. Once you lose your identity, like you can't
It's
have
like a
a name
social
anymore.
security card.
Yeah.
I've had my same social security card since birth. It's
Damn,
like barely real.
dude, as soon as I remembered it, I just threw it away instantly.
What?
No, I'm kidding. I didn't do that.
Dude, like you got to keep that shit, man.
No,
Like,
I've got it. Someone's got it. I think my mom has it.
It's
Yeah, I think my
somewhere.
parents have all my
I hope so.
baby shit too.
If
Like,
not,
like
I'm fucked.
even like my footprints as a baby, like the first footprints on the planet or on a piece of paper in my parents' basement.
Those aren't on my birth certificate.
I don't think they're on the birth certificate. I think they're on a separate deal.
My parents just pressed my butt cheeks on the paper.
Press my dick on the paper.
Dude, I wish I still had like the foreskin that they cut off and I could wear it as like a ring.
A ring?
Or like your umbilical cord that falls
Yeah,
off.
wear it as
Dude,
like
I could see it being like a
petrified
necklace,
ring.
but as a ring, like God, it's just like a sharp. It's like a little like spike on your freaking like dried up skin.
Dude, I don't know if I would be down with the umbilical cord, but like,
Oh my
They're
God,
so gross.
but see, for me, I would get like a half ring, you know?
dude, it's not gonna be like stretchy like it was at birth. It's gonna be like
Well,
a dried.
That's what I'm
carcass.
saying. You petrify that
shriveled
shit and
blank
make it
piece
into
of-
a ring. Dude, but Peaches brings up something interesting that his penis is only half circumcised. And
Yep.
actually, one time, Peaches, like, I was in a corner with you at someone's house and you were showing it to me. So, and I was sitting on the couch and you were standing up, so you're just, like, getting your dick out in my face. And, like, some people came in. I can't
That's
remember.
it?
I can't remember who it was, but somebody came in like that I hadn't seen since high school, and like I looked up and saw him, and it was like your penis was in my face, and that was like the first impression that they had of me like since high school.
I think we've talked about that before, actually.
I don't think we have. I don't.
No, I knew that. I
Dude.
knew where that story was going.
Dude, yesterday Andy FaceTimed us and while he was taking a dump, and so he like stared into our eyes while he was taking a dump,
Yeah.
and it was like because usually when you're on the phone with you're usually on the phone with somebody, you don't actually look at them, so like we weren't even thinking about it until like it actually happened.
Well,
Like,
Until his eyes got a little squinty.
And another thing is like I didn't. It's not like you FaceTime me while I was dumping. Like you FaceTime me, and I chose to start taking a dump while I was already on FaceTime with you. And then, like, as I started forcing out a turd and I was looking into your guys' eyes, I realized how fucking weird it was. Because I'd never looked at another person in their face while I was forcing out a turd. Like, it just never happened to me.
yeah, well, now it has.
And it's,
get
yeah,
that badge.
it's something you should, I recommend it to everybody. Look into someone's eyes while you force out a dump. I swear it's awesome. Also, get
I'm gonna
naked in the
FaceTime
ocean
you.
and press out a dump for,
Dude, that would be awesome. Bring your
Yeah.
phone.
Look
out
somebody in the eye while you're aqua dumping.
yeah, well, Alicia and I were going to do that, but our poop schedules just wouldn't sync up, you know what I mean? So it just didn't work. But
I feel like if I had the opportunity, I would force something out.
I would just go get a bunch of like
I'd force a bone out if I had
laxative. A bone.
to.
no,
I got no turds, but I got bones.
Your
You
whole
just
pelvis
shit out
comes out.
Yes.
It crunches
That was worth
in half
it.
and shoots out.
My God,
Yeah.
took some from like Ren and Stimpy.
Oh God, think about your pelvis being shot out your asshole.
I don't even know how that would work. Like, because doesn't your pelvis support like your ass? Like,
What would happen with like your
That's like
your
a parent,
spine
like-
and your legs? You'd immediately fall into the toilet. You couldn't get out.
oh my
Fall
God,
into like the shit that you just took.
I'm never
yeah, like
I'm never going to poop
your
out my own
pelvis would be-
pelvis. It's just not going to happen.
my God,
Man, I'm
Oh,
still
yeah.
holding on to faith.
dude, shitting out your pelvis. Because then you just got like a floppy. You got
It's
nothing
the
to
ultimate
support
way.
like your freaking your groin area, so like you're just goo. You're just goo.
Me and Lance were watching Jurassic Park and talking about how it'd be epic to die by like stabbing yourself in the stomach with a velociraptor talon.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
Like a real one.
Like an animal that's millions of years old,
Dude,
still can kill you.
Or get hit in the top of the head by like an asteroid. That'd be great. Like
Yeah, I would love that.
yeah. Like you wouldn't know it. I mean, like I actually wanted to like hit me in like the stomach so I bleed out like with everybody, all my family around me and friends
like,
and stuff. Look, it got me in the stomach. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye.
See, I'd rather take the raptor claw. I don't know if I'd want. Because like you just see that asteroid, like, oh, what? Oh, it just shoots you.
Okay, but that thing's millions of years old. The freaking asteroid is, I think, millions of years old
Dude,
too,
yeah,
and it's from millions of like light years away.
I think it's
ultimate
funny to
serial
think
killer,
about like
man.
what your past like casual acquaintances would think of what happened to you. You know, like they're like, "What happened to that kid?" And they're like, "Oh, I think he got hit by some asteroid or something and died." You know, like, that's fucking
Like,
cool.
I went to grade school with that
An
kid.
asteroid went through each of his eyelids while he was eating breakfast.
2 tiny ones.
Like through like your spectacles.
From back of the head though, just
Wow, honey, this new cereal you got's really great. Double shot through the freaking glasses. They wouldn't even know how to even like.
Or
I
like
don't even know what they would even
one
do with
like down deep in your open mouth, like you're laughing at a joke
It's
your grandma said or something. You're like, "Ha, Grandma, you're so." Deep down.
just like freaking asteroids are like. I mean, like for that day, if you get killed by an asteroid, it's your time to go because that's so astronomically like improbable.
Like, dude, if you got killed by 2 twin asteroids that went through both your eye sockets, like, what do they even say at your funeral?
You could almost call yourself lucky.
Yeah,
Except
you
for the
could.
fact that you're a goddamn ghost, but other than that, like, I mean, you're lucky.
Like, what's the person giving your eulogy gonna? Are they gonna try to act like that's like they're just gonna have to stand up there and be like, guys, let's be honest, this is fucking awesome. Like, nobody's even sad because this is so fucking.
And then everybody
cool.
just stands up and applauds.
Yeah.
This is great.
Dude, that's probably what people think when like people die from getting struck by lightning. They're like, "Oh, it was God."
Dude, getting struck by lightning, turn your skin black instantly, and you just like freaking
Wait,
your hair's gone.
How did that one guy? Alright, this sounds great. How did that one guy that got struck by lightning like 3 times die? Did he die in like a drunk driving accident after?
No, there was a guy that got struck like 30 times or something ridiculous, and he killed himself because he got into like an argument with his.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
it. That was it. It was something like really minor.
Dude, he got struck by lightning like a shitload of times.
Dude, Thor tried to kill him.
Dude,
I guess his only enemy was himself the entire time.
It's
how
like
do
that.
you? Why would he keep being a park ranger if he got shocked like once or twice? Like,
I
don't
feel
know, how do
like
you
by the
keep going on
time you
with that?
get to 30, it's just insane. You know, like you're like, dude, come on. You know, like.
No, I would definitely feel like I'm invincible. Like I would
Yeah.
try flying and trying new things and stuff that are like
Robert
totally
May.
superhuman.
I'd probably
It's
feel
like that kid that got.
I think
There's a
I was
kid that
insane.
got in a.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Say what you're gonna say. Vincent, what are you gonna say?
Hyenas right here.
Vincent, cough it up, goddammit.
I was waiting for you to start talking again. No, there's that kid that like got in a plane crash with his whole family, and like his mom and sister died, and then he got in another plane crash like years later, and his dad died.
Oh my god!
But he survived both of them. Like,
Damn.
I mean, does he
That's
get like
pretty
free
smart.
airline travel for life? Because I would hope that he got hooked up because of that. Because that's
dude, I don't know.
No,
There's-
they went through Delta, so they didn't see shit.
yeah, dude, fuck Delta.
Dude, it's all
come
about
on,
Southwest,
I'm
man.
flying Delta.
Dude, Southwest is
I'm
just
flying Delta,
so
alright?
much better than anything.
Look, guys.
Can we all agree on that?
Yeah.
I'll agree
Oh,
with that.
unanimous, dude. It's unanimous. Southwest Airlines is
It's
the best.
unbelievable. Like American Airlines, like my feet are hanging out of the plane while I'm taking off. Southwest, dude, they freaking pick up my naked body and oil me up in the back room. It's an incredible service.
No, actually, guys, but close second is Frontier because I flew Frontier, and not only was there a big fucking raccoon painted on the plane, which was awesome, but when I got on, the stewardess was a dude who served me hot cookies, and like the whole spiel that they give about like putting your seatbelt on Dude, it was like a beautiful dance that he had performed 1,000 times. It was incredible, man. It was like, it was seriously the most incredible, like, human movement I've ever seen. He was like a liquid person in the middle of the aisle. Dude, he was giving everybody hot cookies, and one lady said no. I watched this happen. She was like, no, I don't want any hot cookies. And he was like, come on. You want hot cookies. Nobody doesn't like hot cookies. And she took them. Like, she, like, was all about not taking them at first, but he made her take them.
Well, you know, yeah. She wanted them, but she didn't want them because she was, like, afraid.
Well, he knew what was good
all you had to do was, like, push her a little bit. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Dude,
that's a general assumption, though. Everybody does.
Everybody wants it, for sure.
I want a hot cookie right now.
They just care about their health, and then. But if you push past that health barrier, and get into like what they actually want, then yeah.
Just remind them that temporary happiness is what they want right now, and to forget about their long-term goals. You're on a fucking airplane with a raccoon painted on the side, and this dude's dancing like liquid. Take the hot cookie and swallow it. Forget it.
Dude, being a freaking like stewardess or something would be crazy, man. Like, that's a crazy job. Like walking down a line back and forth on an aircraft,
dude.
like,
Actually,
helping people that like hate you.
Now that I think about it, tonight when we were freestyling,
why would you ever hate us,
I freestyled.
I mean, like, you know, like traveling businessmen who like fart in their seat and clip their toenails on the tray. Yeah,
on the hot towels.
Yeah,
dude. Tonight when I freestyled to those strangers, I was rapping to them about being a stewardess or something like that, or like a flight attendant. I can't remember what I was saying, but
dude, Daddio Patio is just full circle all the time.
Dude, I would wear like rollerblades, man. I just wear rollerblades and just like rollerblade around the whole place.
Just wait for the movements of the plane to carry you back and
carry
forth.
my whole body around.
A unicycle? Which, by the way, Lance, you have a unicycle, right?
I have a unicycle.
Did you
I used it for like a week, and then it got like negative 100 degrees, and my nipples got too hard for me to ride it. I couldn't keep balance. So
recently, you should use your nipples as stilts, dude, to like hold yourself up. Like,
I got it back in late November, I think. But yeah, it's awesome. Like I've rode it like maybe like 8 feet before I fell, which is a pretty big
new world record.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You're on the right track here.
But like our new neighbors were moving in while I was using it in the alley. Like I was like the biggest weirdo. Like I was just like going back and forth on a unicycle, like gripping the walls and stuff, like while they're like carrying furniture.
They're like keeping their kids inside.
Okay, yeah, that guy he probably eats humans.
There's some guy with a mustache riding a unicycle.
That's coincidentally the title of the last
neighbor,
episode.
How you doing there? Dude, yeah, man. I said, oh God, man, I don't know if I would try human. I don't know.
Dude.
No, you did say
that.
You would.
I know.
It's the title of a podcast on the internet.
Yeah, because you guys fucking stamped it on
true.
there.
That's just so you never forget
that. That one got
downloaded
human. Really fast, and I think that's probably why, because people were like...
People are like, man, we knew Lance
we
was
gotta
cannibal.
start talking about some more
So we'll just name this episode just to remind everybody Lance will eat a human being.
Lance would eat 2 humans.
Yeah. Lance just ate a person.
Every part. Bone marrow and all. I'm into that.
He said it.
Use the bones for tools.
Whatever, man. Alright, fine. Alright, you guys want me to be that guy?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'm eating humans. Get a human.
Let's go kill a homeless guy.
We'll bring one on the next episode. You have to eat it while we're recording.
We'll treat him like a normal guest and stuff. How you doing there? You enjoying your tea? That's really... I got stab him. And we'll just stab him. We'll cook him on the show, and then I'll eat him.
Jesus Christ.
What are we going to do with the rest of the body?
See, he's thought about
It's all about the ratings. Oh, yeah, you crack the bones with a little lobster cruncher thing. Get from Red Lobster.
That'd be...
Dude,
that'd be comedy on a whole new level, man.
Your milk?
The ultimate form of dark comedy right there. Fuck. Let's do it.
Make a salad out of their scalp.
What would we do with the rest of the body, though?
Oh, you eat everything. You can't. It's like a buffalo. You can't waste. You can't waste anything.
like the Native Americans.
Well, anything you don't want to eat, like freaking like genitalia and freaking bones, man. You just make it into decoration.
Penis.
You know?
Yeah.
Penis stew.
You just a little earring or something, or a little cape. Just a little cape, you know. Is that a human skin cape you're wearing there? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That's very nice. That's very fine.
Like, what part would
So,
you
yes.
make into a cape? Like, it would just be the same shape as your body. Like, if it was a human.
It'd be like...
It'd just be
I don't
like
know. I guess
the
a
brunt of the
dude
stomach.
dragging off your neck. Like,
No, you just get a really fat guy's stomach skin.
Yeah,
Or
nipples
back
and
skin.
all. That's how you put it on. You use his nipples on your shoulder. Let his fat
You
stomach
make
hang
his
off your
nipples
ass.
into buttons. You button it around your neck.
Man, this shit's gotten dark, but let's keep going on with it.
Like the nipples just go on top of each other like Legos.
Yeah,
I
snap
I
together.
was just gonna say, the nipples, they like snap it like in front of you, or you tie them into a knot under your neck or something.
Yeah.
Just tie the nipples together.
Fuck.
You could do that.
Do that with my body if I die.
All right,
Dude,
freaking.
I gotta tell your mom that. Like, no, this is what he wanted.
she would probably believe it.
You could for Halloween you could be that person too.
Yeah.
You just wear their whole skin.
Yeah, as I'm talking about smoking drugs.
Dude, this is something we need to talk about, is the fucking body museum. Do you ever go to that?
Body Worlds?
No.
Holy shit, man. They they got bodies and they're just out. And they're
They got dead.
they've done
bodies.
everything to him, man. They had a freaking old guy. He was like cut so thin that he was like a book. They cut him into a book. And he the thing was, on one of the pages, it was his whole wiener and balls on just on one of the pages, and on just one sliver. But that was some guy's grandpa, man. It's just so fucking weird that that guy agreed
How
to
do
do
they
that.
preserve all those bodies in Body World?
The guy's a fucking Nazi, man. He's some German psychopath, but he dips them in some fucking goo, and it turns them into goddamn plastic.
Well, they have the ones
It's called
that are
plastination.
Is that really what it's called?
Yeah, I read about it on a little thing at the Body Worlds
Plastination.
thing. Yeah, and I almost put my name in there as a joke, not realizing that they would actually come for me after I was dead.
Oh my god, dude! I
All right,
can't
he's
even
dead.
imagine.
Make his ball sack into a display item for children to come.
I mean,
let's show
Make
him
it a
playing
nightlight.
volleyball.
dude, they have a freaking fetus growing from tiny embryo,
They
and
have
it grows into a baby.
Multiple dead.
That took
feti.
fucking 10 babies to just show that graph. Dude, it's insane. They had to find all those babies in the certain sizes and stuff. Dude,
No, we won't abort you. Your baby's too fucking big.
dude, it's very, very interesting, but dear God, there's a line, Can they have just scribbled this shit on a piece of paper?
when you
I
said
gotta fucking do it.
when you said there's a line, I thought you meant there's a line to go see the shit, and you're probably right.
There was. There's a huge line, man. People were all giddy to get in there to see those dead bodies
It's fucked up, and then
displayed.
there's a line outside
Dude,
around the corner.
There was they had a guy riding a horse, and they skinned the horse too. And then they had a ballerina doing spins and shit, and she was skinned, and then a boxer and a soccer player and all this shit. And man, oh man. And obviously you go in there and you're super desensitized, because if you take it all in for what it actually is, you'll lose your fucking mind.
You're right.
If you actually just comprehend what you're seeing, you will fucking lose it.
Imagine another species doing that.
Dude, it's insane.
A bunch of chameleons.
Dude, everybody just has to delude themselves back. Oh yeah, this is so scientific, and I'm getting very knowledgeable about the health of the human body. Dear Christ, he's skinned.
And it's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's weird.
They have that guy skinned into a book. I'm looking at a man book right now. What am I looking at right now? Dude, you never thought that I would see that outside of a fucking, Holocaust.
Yeah, dude,
or,
there's
freaking Auschwitz or something.
there's horror movies about that, and then now it's just a traveling show for
It's
you
a
to
traveling-
go see with your sister-in-law or whatever. It's fucked up, dude.
Dude, what's really weird though is me and my dad saw it in Canada. After we were done looking at all that shit, we had the biggest steak dinner we've ever had ever, and it was delicious. It was great. We were I don't know, we just craved steak after going to the freaking human museum.
Which reinforces why you would eat a human.
Yeah, I guess that's it. It's another that's more evidence that I would eat a human.
Yeah.
But
I held it while I was.
would you guys do that? Would you guys give your bodies to
No.
science to jerk around? Part of me wants to be I'm just wasting my body if I put it in the ground. But at the same time, I feel
Well, dude, if it's gonna help somebody else live, if
Don't
they need a
sound good.
kneecap and I'm dead and not using mine, go ahead, take the damn thing.
Yeah.
I don't need it. But
So
I don't,
did you sign the organ donor thing on your license?
No, I haven't,
Yeah.
which is totally hypocritical because I just said that, but I haven't signed it. But dude,
But here's the thing, you should they should have where you list what they can take. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
dude,
don't tear my whole body to pieces, which is still selfish because you're gone and you don't need any of it.
A maximum of 3 toes.
No, see, I made them promise me that they could take whatever organs they want, but they're giving me a goddamn Viking funeral. They're gonna put my fucking body on the Mississippi, and someone's gonna shoot a flaming arrow towards it.
Dude, that'd be great, man.
Yeah.
Fucking
I think
skinning
it's
humans, man.
Yeah, dude. I think it's different to say okay, I donate my body for another person to live off of, but for you to get your eyelids peeled back and your face painted like a clown and your wiener turned inside out for a bunch of strangers to wait in a line and come look at is an entirely different concept. And so
so they can go home and talk about it with their friends on their podcast and make fun of it.
Dude, never. Seriously, man. No, dude.
It's very true.
2% of the people that go in there are want to be hey, this is a good learning experience. The other 98 are for the macabre experience. They want to fucking get as much horror into their eyes so they can tell their friends about it.
Yeah. I wonder if any of the people that have gone have known if anybody's family.
Oh my god, that's Jimmy! I used to work with him at the UPS.
But you can tell him by his muscles alone.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder if the family knows though. If they let the family of the person that donated themselves.
Well, some of the people got skin on them.
Yeah, they're at this area. Come see us. We'll be in
Dude,
your town.
the man book, I could recognize his face if that was my grandpa. It was this full skin face.
It's that's how you go visit your family member's grave. You get into the body world and pay $15 to see your grandpa playing basketball.
Unbelievable. Dude,
I'd pay $50 for that.
One thing they had in there was the whole what do they call that? Is the ventricle system? What is your vein? All your veins and
stuff.
Your
whole, circulatory
system. Yeah, it's nothing but the and they preserved it somehow. Which was, I thought that was pretty neat.
Well, they
was it standing on its own?
Or it had strings holding it up and
Whoa,
stuff.
that's
it's
crazy.
in I think it's in liquid.
Is it?
It's in a case.
Dude, that is
whoa,
incredible.
Yeah.
Whoa,
I think they inject something that
hardens it or whatever.
Coats all the
so then they can just
vessels,
take it out
and then they dissolve everything else.
I never really thought about that. Your veins have to end. I never thought of it that way. Your veins end somewhere, or they turn around or something, right?
I don't think they end. I think
your arteries turn into veins.
So veins carry blood back to your heart, and arteries carry blood away from your heart?
Come on, Dr. Van Sant, tell us about
your arteries. They break down into smaller and smaller arteries until they're tiny little capillaries that go in the tissue, and then there are venous capillaries that bring the blood out of the tissue that go into bigger veins that carry it back to your heart.
Yeah, so arteries take it away from the heart, and veins take it back, right?
Right.
Okay.
Interesting.
Arteries carry oxygenated blood. Veins carry deoxygenated blood.
There you go.
You
learn something on Daddio Patio every
So what's
and ball sacks and stuff.
Yeah. What's the whole thing with the color of blood? I know it's not actually blue, but isn't it different from red
let's do some Mythbusters shit right now, and you tell us about it.
It's red. It's red under the skin or vein. Why is it blue?
Yeah, what makes that part blue?
It just gets dark when there's no oxygen.
Why is it fucking blue, man? Are we reptilioids? Are we all reptilioids?
It's not blue.
Looks pretty blue to me, man. Look at the back of my hand.
It's not blue.
That's blue.
It's an optical illusion.
It's a mirage. We're still stuck in the desert, guys. This whole thing has been a mirage.
Well, why don't we cut your hand open and we'll find out?
Yeah, cut one of your hands.
Oh yeah, you guys give blood?
No.
I do, because I'm O negative and they love my blood. They call me every goddamn day.
I don't even know what blood type I am.
Dude,
I don't know what mine is.
Universal donor.
Yeah.
Vincent, you're a doctor.
It's not bad. You just lay on your back. You just lay on your back and they suck all your blood out.
I don't need to know that.
What?
I don't need to know my blood.
His job is helping others, not helping himself.
Yeah, it's true.
Selfish.
He's so selfless.
If you get in a car accident or something, you need to
That's a good doctor.
It'd be quicker if they knew. I need to write that on my freaking bill. I haven't even done it. But
I need to tattoo that on my chest.
But no, you just lay on your back and a freaking thing, and they suck your blood out for 10 minutes, and it's almost like being really drunk to the point where you're you can pass out if you wanted to, but you're just you're hanging in there while they're doing it. You get this doesn't happen to everybody, but you can get really weak while doing it.
You get really weak after.
I
You're not
passed
supposed
out.
to exercise or anything.
Yeah,
for some weird. Yeah.
But
I had to give like a bunch of blood for like medical work one time, and I felt weak after that, and that wasn't even as much as donating blood. I like tried to go skate afterwards, and I just couldn't do it.
But supposedly, like, isn't it each like donation like save like 2 lives or 3 lives or something?
Dude, I don't know.
Damn, dude.
I feel like
Way to make me feel guilty.
Dude, I feel guilty. They call me every day, and I just stare at it with my glazed over eyes. I'm like, it's my blood.
Hey guys, here's another weird thing I did. I signed up for some sperm donor thing, and they keep emailing me. They want me to go jerk off in a cup, but
dude, can't you make like $8,000?
Yeah, how much?
Yeah,
fucking
well,
pay you
I've
for that?
thought about that.
I mean, dude,
But you're gonna have a kid.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna have.
You're gonna
babies,
have a lot of kids.
That's
One
only
day
if
this
they
kid is
want
gonna
my
call
goo,
you
though.
and try to find you.
There's no way.
Like-
there's no way that they're gonna want my goo though, because like I feel like I have like weird recessive genes and stuff. That
They want
nobody
no,
wants
they
this
want
shit.
Like,
like
oh, he's got a receding hairline.
the reason why it's like $8,000 is because you have to be like an Aryan, like superhuman. You have to be like 6'4" with like perfect genes, like no cancer in your background or anything. And, like, and like
fuck.
you have to be
You know,
like perfection. Dude.
I
You have to
think
be, like,
I should
perfect
at
human.
least go, because I think the first time you still have to go.
For sure go.
The first time you still have to go jerk off in a cup, like, and give it to a stranger, and I feel like that'd just be a funny thing for me to do. And when I'm old one day, I'll remember that like as a
Let's
thing.
do Daddio
Yeah,
Patio.
you get to jerk off somewhere new and in a public situation too.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a win-win-win.
Yeah, but it's also really weird, like, going into a room and everybody that saw you go in knows you're about to jerk
That is
off.
true. I didn't even think about that. The waiting room.
And coming out of it.
Well,
like,
fuck it.
they
They're
know you
jealous.
just
They're like,
jerked
all
off.
right, that guy. Like,
Wait.
I would just be curious what everyone
They know,
else
like,
is
the
looking at.
dirtiest thoughts were just going through your head, and you were
Dude,
just at a...
You just jerked off in the
So
room
wait.
next door.
Do you think it's weirder when you go in there and everybody knows you're about to jerk off, or do you think it's weirder when you walk out and everybody knows you just jerked off? You know.
Probably when you walked out.
I feel
Or,
like
like,
both
while
are
it's
weird.
happening, because they're just looking at that room like, yeah, he's in there, like, totally jerking off right now.
What do you even?
I know
mean,
that.
why would you even talk with the other people? Like, what do you guys even talk about? Oh, you're here too. you go jerk off.
You're at a
next room?
sperm bank. Yeah, what else are you there doing?
Like, what do you even talk about?
You share porn websites with each other? That's totally what you do. Like, oh, have you heard of Mobile Boner? Like, no, get on it. It's awesome.
Mobile boner. Yeah, dude, I don't know.
Dude,
so
you, when are you going?
I haven't set up a thing,
'Cause,
but they emailed
You
me.
need to have like you need to be
Go when I'm
clean.
in
You
New
can't
York.
have like any like drugs or anything in your system. Like otherwise they'll deny you.
Oh yeah, shit.
How will they know?
So you're not going to do it.
I don't know. Can you get that from sperm?
Yeah.
There's no way.
Well, if
You
they
get
know
from
I
pissing
just
and blood, right?
if they know I just abused ridiculous drugs off the face of a child on a textbook, then nobody's gonna want my babies. Dude, if anybody hears any of Daddio Patio 2, that'll immediately disqualify me. They're like, oh, you're on
You
that.
should immediately put a sticker on the door as you're walking out. That's what
Yeah.
you should do.
Dude, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go in that room and jerk off in the cup, and I'm gonna stick a sticker somewhere in there. Maybe I should stick it down at the bottom of the cup and then jerk off in it,
Yeah.
and then give it
Jerk
to
off onto it.
But then you might think of, all of us on Daddio Patio too.
Dude, like yeah, man, or just stick, or even just like on the outside of the cup or something when you hand it to them, or just on their forehead. Yeah, there you go.
Dude, I've been sticking them everywhere. I definitely, like, at least today I stuck, like, at least 5 today.
Anytime I take a dump in public, it's going
Oh
inside
yeah,
the stall.
that's a given.
Dude, you know what's
Like,
hilarious? Like, I stick them strategically. Like, when I go to take a dump in public, I'm, like, looking around where I'm looking, and I stick them right there. And then so I took a dump.
Yeah.
The other day at brunch, I took a dump, and I stuck one somewhere that you would only see, like, if you were taking a dump and you were sitting down and it was, like, behind something. And then Jared went in the bathroom, and he came back, and he was like, dude, I like your placement of the Daddio Patio sticker. And I was like, yeah, dude, you'll only see it if you're taking a dump. And he was like, yeah. So, like, I was wondering if it would work, and within, like, 10 minutes, I figured out that it worked. Like, it was awesome.
Where was it at? Like, where exactly did you put this?
It was like, there's, like, a toilet paper dispenser, but, like, your head goes behind it if you take a dump. Like, you see the backside of it if you're sitting down in it. And so, like,
Dude.
so, I don't know.
That's genius.
You would only see
When
it
we
if you were
went to,
taking a dump.
Like, as immediately as you sat down and, like, pulled your pants down, you just, like, your eyes would automatically
Straight on.
drift to it.
And it's
Like,
instantly in your
that's fucking
your
genius.
subconscious.
When we went to Emo's, I when you visited, I like took apart the paper towel cover and I put one like on like a few paper towels up, so whenever somebody like gets a paper towel out of there, it's gonna have a Daddio Patio.
Dude, that's awesome. So, dude, I hope they don't see it and they're just like wiping their hands with it and they get like a paper cut from it or something.
Like, guys, we're performing like the best practical joke on like the world.
Dude, it's great. I hope people like actually look it up and pursue it.
Yeah. Dude, I really feel like it works because more people in New York are listening now, and I think that it actually works. But dude, you know what's been happening to me is like I'm like walking around and I'll be like, oh, that'd be a good place to stick one. Like the other night I was walking through Williamsburg, which I'm not really in Williamsburg that often, but like I had been there a couple weeks ago, and I was walking through and I was like, oh, that'd be a good place. And I went to go stick one on this pole, and I had already stuck one there like weeks ago, which is like so crazy. I don't even remember doing it. Like I see them all over the place, and it's like I've done it so much that I surprise myself with where I've stuck them. You know what I mean? Like I'll see them somewhere and be like, holy shit, I can't believe I stuck one there. And I know it has to be me because I haven't given them to anybody really. Like, so. Yeah.
We definitely need to like buy some like little animals from the store or something and like tattoo their skin and then release them into the city.
Oh, yeah.
Release them?
We should get a bunch of hairless kittens.
Have we talked about this before? You're acting like we've talked about this.
Well, you weren't at the meeting last week. We wanted to...
Yeah, remember when we were talking about buying animals and tattooing them and then releasing them into the public?
Dude, yeah, just some geckos and some freaking parrots.
Some raccoons.
Just
animals
you can't tattoo any of those animals that you just said.
Well, what happened if you like tattoo like a bird's flesh? Like, would it like kill it immediately? I think a bird could take it.
Break its bones by like trying to squeeze it down.
They're pretty fragile.
Can you imagine holding a bird down and tattooing it?
Dude, you just have to pet its head and be like, hey, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, well, I get to be stabbing it with the needle.
Okay, that's D. You got D on there. We're gonna go for A now, and like you've already like pierced its heart with a needle, and it's dead. Get the next bird. Keep trying this till we work this out.
Let's just catch pigeons.
I mean, there's enough pigeons in the world. We can start knocking down a couple.
Oh, there's a million pigeons, dude.
Dude, we need to put some on like roadkill, so when the roadkill crew comes to clean it up.
Who is the roadkill crew?
Dude,
is there actually people that do
that?
They're vultures, dude.
Yeah.
No, like roadkill, just like on the street.
No, who like scrapes the deer off the highway?
Yeah, who does that?
MoDOT.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should totally do that.
We need to get MoDOT listeners.
I always just thought they were eaten by animals until they disappeared.
Well,
or enough cars ran over
on some roads that does happen.
Yeah, exactly, man. They just crush them to jelly and then rain takes
I don't know. I saw the same cat for like a week.
Dude, that's the worst, man. When you see like pets and stuff.
Where I knew that I had to avoid it.
Dude, me and Dylan were walking on the train tracks. I think we were looking at this boat that was along the shore or something, and we found a dog that had gotten like either hit by a train or killed by coyotes, and he had a collar on him, and we freaking we're like, all right, man, we gotta bury him, because dude, like it was the only right, and like we couldn't like freaking the collar. It was just like a rainbow like cloth. It didn't have like a name on it or anything. So we started burying him, we started like dragging him down to bury him, and his head fell off. And just rolled down the hill like a freaking cannonball. And like,
was he like decayed?
He was partially. Yeah, and then then we got the rest of his body down, and then we just buried him with those like coal rocks or whatever. So he's got a little grave next to the railroad. And hopefully his owners think that he's running free in the jungle.
Dude, that was probably Gatorade, man. You probably found Gatorade down there.
Dude, no, man.
That was my dog, you asshole.
You let his head roll down a hill?
It was like a boxer.
Yeah.
But dude, we actually we saw like what's that park by the freaking military base? By JB. Is it just JB?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like a sign that was saying like missing dog and stuff.
And you guys were like tearing its skull.
Yeah. And we didn't mean to tear its head off or pull its head. Its head
we didn't mean to rip its head.
We didn't mean to put our foot on its head and then yank up really hard. We didn't mean to do that. No.
Hear the bones crunch.
Dude, no, its head just kind of fell off. But we buried him, and so his soul is resting in peace. So
yeah,
in that.
Good job.
Yeah.
Do the ultimate final topic here.
Ultimate final topic.
We are at final ultimate topic.
Are we really already?
Yep.
Ultimate goddamn fucking final fucking goddamn topic.
What do we
talk about? Pets. Talk about your pets.
Like current pets?
Or like pets of the past and how they died. What was going through their heads when they were dying? Like your goldfish that you knocked off your desk.
Oh, dude, like my
you knocked your goldfish off your desk.
Yeah, is that not a common thing?
No.
I talked about this already, but my frogs like climbed out and dried up in my carpet.
Wait, Vincent, you knocked your goldfish off your desk and it died?
Yeah, I was like a little kid and I like it was like on the corner of my desk and I like elbowed it off, and then I didn't know what to do. I just like watched it, and then my mom came in and put it in like a cup of water, but it died.
Oh
You
man,
soulless bastard!
son of a
I just
bitch.
watched it.
You're gonna meet
You
that
watched it.
goldfish in
It's
hell.
like,
He didn't know what was happening.
what does that even feel like for? It's one thing for a human to drown, but for a fish to suffocate, or what do they
Get
do?
a lot of oxygen at once.
Yeah, well, what is it called when a fish expires, like, or from like not breathing right?
A drought.
A drought.
I don't know.
When a fish
Dude, I don't-
drowns.
Yeah, when it droughts. What does that even feel like? That's something we don't even know.
Suffocates?
I mean, I guess it's similar. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I don't know.
Yeah, fish are interesting. Fish are interesting.
Fisher Price.
Fish
Dude, dude, no man. Putting my dogs down was like the saddest thing ever, man. Like ever. It's dark.
Dude, if they ever do that to my parents' dogs, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. They're the best dogs on earth.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. You gotta draw the line somewhere.
Oh yeah, like if they're like suffering and like, or they're just like, yeah,
Vincent, your dog.
yeah. You never like want to do it, but
Vincent,
Go ahead.
your dog is like the most obese dog I've ever seen. Like he's so little,
Dude,
but he's obese. Like
And he gets zero exercise, and I don't know how he's still living. He's like 15 years old, and he's been fat his whole life.
what is he?
He's like a little Yorkie poodle mix, and he's got like tumors and hip dysplasia and
Damn,
stuff.
dude.
But he like still like is happy.
Dude, take him
That's
take him on a
awesome.
walk through the park.
He won't walk.
he's cool though, man. I like him.
He'll scoot. He's alright. I don't know. He's a lap dog. No, he's not my dog. I disown him.
Does he just why?
That's
he puts
my parents' dog.
Oh.
That's not my dog.
Does he put your legs?
He
to
really
sleep
is like,
when he
dude,
lays on you?
I miss having a dog, man. Like,
Yeah, it's just
like my own dog or something. Like, dude, because dogs are freaking amazing, man. But it's just it's the whole commitment thing, and like,
You gotta raise it to be amazing.
Yeah, you gotta be around.
Dude,
Yeah.
we were
It
talking
sucks.
about this.
I like.
Go ahead.
I get mad when I see like people that buy a dog and they like have a tiny apartment and don't live
Yeah,
near a
just leave it
park or
there.
anything like that.
Dude, we were talking about it
But
today.
anyway.
Like we want a dog, but I mean, it's just like too much commitment for our place, and it's like it'd be really crazy to have it here and stuff. And like, but dude, we were talking about like the evolution of dogs, and we were talking about how like, I feel like since their faces are almost like since they have eyebrows and like expressions with their eyes, I feel like humans became fascinated with them, and so like they started giving them food and stuff, and then dogs just like. Or before they were dogs, when they were like wolves, were like smart enough to know that like humans were infatuated with their appearance and that they would give them stuff if they followed them around. And like,
Dude,
they
since
just,
when have dogs have eyebrows?
yeah, seriously, dude, dogs do have eyebrows, man. Look at them. Or they have like
I've never noticed that.
no,
I
they
watched
have
a bunch of,
expressions like they don't have like painted on eyebrows or like like, but they have like muscles.
But they do
there.
have like a welcoming demeanor.
dude,
towards
they
you.
have
Yeah,
expressions.
Everything has a brow.
Like you,
They give
yeah, like you want to pet a dog when you see
Yeah,
it.
but
An
they
owl.
give, like-
Does an owl have a brow?
they give human expressions, and we're like we like it, and so we stopped killing them and gave them food, and then now we're like friends. And,
Wait a second. Hold on a second.
Well, and then we bred them with like 100 different things.
Does an
too.
octopus have an eyebrow? Like a brow ridge?
No, and that's why we're not super close friends with them. Like,
Hmm.
well, maybe they do.
We're
dude, I
we're
think
talking
it's-
about mammals here.
I think it's funny that that dogs were like, yeah, let's start following these humans around. Like nothing bad's gonna happen. And then like, boom! 1,000 years later, they're like stretched out into like a half useless wiener dog, like just for our own amusement. Like, dude, dogs thought it was a good idea to
Stretched
follow
out.
us around because they thought we were harmless. But then we use science to cripple them and make them into our personal
Yeah.
clowns.
And now
in
we
our
drag
house.
them
But
on
we
ropes
also
through the
we also
streets.
like guarantee their longevity and like heal them and give them good ass food and shit like that. Like
Yeah.
it's a trade off.
It's definitely a trade-off. I mean, they lose
That's
that
true.
freedom of the wilds, But yeah, they get love, man.
But I mean, you
can't
look at
beat
like
love.
little wiener dogs and like dogs with like crushed faces from our own sick amusement, and everybody's like, "Honey, they're so cute," and it's like, dude,
Their
that
tails
dude's-
are always wagging,
that
aren't
dude-
they?
That thing's grandfather's grandfather was a
We
wolf in
deluded
the
him, man.
forest, and now
We
his legs are
brainwashed him.
useless because we use science to cripple him because we're that evil. It's fucked up.
Dude, I think it's cool that like dogs are like they're one of the few creatures that like understand a human point. Like cats don't really like understand that when you point to something. Like a cat doesn't like know how to read that. They won't like look at what you're pointing at. But like a dog, if you point something or point with your toe, they
Yeah.
like know that like it's looking at that.
Well,
I
because
watched
they
a YouTube
pay
video.
attention to eye contact and attention, and they get their attention directed. But go ahead, Nancy.
I watched a YouTube video the other day of like a bunch of guilty dogs, and like they have like ridiculous. They like know, like people bring over like shit they torn up and stuff, and they like don't look at like the owners in the eye, and they like have like frowns and like squinty eyes and stuff like that. They like totally know.
Their ears go like behind their head.
Yeah,
Or lower.
it's
rolls.
crazy.
Dude, man, I want a fucking dog again.
Like
man.
a cat wouldn't care at all about that.
No,
They'd
they're
be
proud
like,
of
yeah,
Dude,
what's up?
speaking of fucking as soon as I got home, it's still like it's all the snow is melting here in St. Louis, so your shoes are fucking soaked. And I walked in and then just started wiping my shoes on my little like doormat, and my cat puked all in it. So I just rubbed my feet, just like buried all this cat puke right in the fucking in the mat.
That's awesome.
I've never been so disrespected by something I cared about so much.
Dude, I mean, cats are a totally different animal. They, I don't know.
Well, they're
just
solitary
harder to get.
predators, you know, like dogs are pack
Yeah.
animals, and that's why they like look to you for attention and for affection and for food and support and all that. But
Yeah,
cats
they're
are
social beings.
they're solitary animals, so I mean, they just have a different,
Yeah.
they have a whole different setup. I feel like,
I want to.
dude, when you get really like either high or trip or something, and you look at a cat that's just hanging around, you can just like see through how evil they are. Like you just look at them and like they have like fangs and horizontal like or no, they have fangs and like vertical pupils and like all these whiskers and like a weird shaped mouth and stuff. They're just made to kill, dude. They're made to kill and not care, and also not care if anyone else is affected or gets food or anything. They don't give a shit. Like so like when they're rubbing against your leg purring and stuff, like yeah, it is like affection, but it's only like for themselves. They don't give a shit about you. And if they were big enough, they'd take your blood in a second.
They'd eat you.
Lance said
Oh, in a
this.
second.
If Godzilla was pocket sized, he'd be adorable, but he's not, and he's crushing buildings. And the reverse is true with cats. Like if they were big enough, they'd take your blood for their own little amusement. But they're too small, and you give them a bowl full of little cubes of meat mixture shit every day, so they just don't kill you because of that, and that's it. Your cat doesn't love you.
So if you have a cat at home, it doesn't love you. Sorry. No.
No,
No,
but
cats can be affectionate.
no, I mean,
Dude,
yeah,
that's
that
totally
maybe they
untrue,
kind of
man.
love you. I don't know. I want one though.
Cats aren't affectionate?
No, they totally are.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
Like,
Dude, I kind of want
I'm getting a cat.
like a bird.
We're gonna get a cat here.
I want like a bird that can like talk and stuff and like tell me like
Hey, Lance, you're handsome. Hey, you're doing great. I love you, Lance.
and just tell me all these great uplifting things all the time and just have it on my shoulder the whole time. This is great. This is what an uplifting animal. And then I'd get like sick of it after a week and twist its neck and eat it.
cook it or start. That's when you start the Daddio Patio tattoos on that first bird.
If anyone comes over and sees that and hears the bird saying that stuff to you, it's gonna be like totally obvious that you taught it all those things.
Yeah.
It'll
It
just
was
be
me
like,
just standing in front of it, saying it
You
over
spent,
and
like,
over and
hours
over
training
again.
it to say
it'll
that.
just be extra sad. It'll be saying it in
Wow.
your voice too, with like a Daddio Patio neck tat. Like that'd just be fucked up.
I think Lane's lost his mind. Dude, like a raven or something, man. Or like, I don't know, some type of smart bird would be kind of cool.
Yeah, that
If
would
it didn't
be
like
cool.
squawk. If it was like a silent bird, that'd be a great animal. But it'll talk when you want it to talk.
Dude, I want a loon.
It's like the perfect animal.
Have you ever heard like a loon call?
Yeah, it's like screams, doesn't it? Or it has like
It's like a bird and a wolf. Put a loon call right here.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, find a loon call.
All right, well, we've reached the end, folks. Thanks for joining us this week.
It's been a pleasure.
We talked about eating human flesh again, once again, poop, birds,
would eat a guy.
killing birds,
Masturbation.
masturbation, and
Drugs.
Dead bodies.
Dead bodies.
We got drugs on there.
jerking off.
You know, really,
Sperm bank.
seriously, like that's exactly what we talked about.
We
Those
just
are
talked-
all the things that we talked. We're fucking terrible people.
Dude,
God damn it.
my roommates just overhear me saying this shit to myself in a tiny room drinking a 42, so they probably just think I'm just the worst. But
God, is he part of a cult or something?
and
You are.
they'd be right
Yeah.
to assume that, because I am.
Dude.
And so are you
all
if you're
drank the
listening.
Kool-Aid.
Join the the Daddio Patio cult today.
Dude, we are for sure gonna have a Daddio Patio cookout or some type of barbecue thing like in the summer.
We
We're
got-
gonna just
we got
invite
an open
everybody.
forum.
Rap shows, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because we want to touch all of your skin. Okay, we want to touch all of you.
Not just to eat
I
it.
just
wanna
wanna
hold
lick
you
the
in our
side of
arms.
your face.
I mean, we
Yeah.
do want to eat it, but we want to touch it first.
Yeah,
Well,
we're
it's
gonna touch
alive.
it, and then we're gonna measure it and
We're
see
gonna
if you made the cut, and then we're gonna eat you.
We're
So.
gonna share
And then we're
stories
gonna
with
cut.
you.
And some of
And
you
then we're
will
cut.
become capes.
so some of the listener capes, and if you're a member of our fan club for a year, you get a listener cape from one of the other listeners.
From-
We skin
from
alive
another
and
And
get
we
to-
tattoo the back of it.
We're gonna shrivel your arms up and put little beads like on those old
Yeah.
'90s Adidas jackets. That you
Tie
put
your
on
nipples?
On your
Dude, I was just talking about those the other day.
Wait, with what? Like what?
Those like strings that you pull to close your hood that they had.
On
those
your
little,
Adidas
like,
jackets
Yeah,
as
but
you're a
what
kid.
would, like,
little beads that you.
what would replace the beads?
Eyeballs.
Eyeballs and
I was
Fingernails.
just saying we're gonna.
Oh, just
put,
beads?
We're gonna put the beads on those.
Now it's eyeballs, though.
Shit. We really done it this time.
All right.
All right, guys. Without any further ado, we love all of you. Dude, I breathed in to say Daddio Patio, and I took that whole exhale of THC from you.
I am so sorry.
It's all good.
You're welcome.
Daddio!